A couple of days ago, Prime Minister Rudd took questions from young Australians on ABC television. As has been his habit since he was elected as Prime Minister, he urged us to look at the evidence and take an evidence-based approach to policy and its implementation. Well then, let's look at the evidence. There is no evidence whatsoever that the removal of civil and human rights improves people's health, education, housing or employment outcomes. None whatsoever. In fact, the evidence is exactly the opposite. Prime Minister, listen. Evidence from around the world points explicitly to the fact that inequality breeds ill health. Those who are poor and powerless have far, far worse health outcomes than those like our politicians in Canberra who enjoy higher status. The evidence is explicit. The removal of rights, the removal of legal protections, the removal of civil and human rights makes you sick. So despite all this posturing and lies, the removal of the protection of the Racial Discrimination Act for those 40,000 Aboriginal people who are already at the bottom of every social determinant you can measure, will have the effect of reducing health outcomes. And the tragedy of this is that this tragedy is rolling out intergenerationally. Every child that's been born to a prescribed community since 2007 has been born under these acts of infamy. Every child, thousands of them by now, has been born without the rights of all other children born in Australia.